Hey there. So I'm a full-time dental hygienist. I do all sorts of other businesses and activities, and I had a little conversation with one of my young patients this week who's going back to school and feeling very nervous about going back to school, and confided in me during our appointment that she was worried that she was going to bring COVID home and kill her parents. So I thought, gosh, what can I do to help this child? So my inspiration was, in the moment, empowerment. Give this child the tools to feel that they can make themselves safe so that they don't bring COVID home, because the statistics are actually not in their favor that they're going to kill their parents. But this child's fear is real. So I don't just try and treat my patients with clean teeth. I also try and empower and educate and do all sorts of other things just because I'm a human being. So we had a chat, and wearing her mask makes her feel safe. So I said to myself, well, putting the mask on and creating it into a fun project, I thought maybe we could do that. So I'm going to share with you my idea on what I shared with her, and hopefully some of you guys that have kids will be able to make a really great fastener that's going to help hold the mask around the kids' necks. Might become a new fashion trend, who knows? And it'll be secure, it'll be colorful, it'll be fun, and it's an arts and craft project that you guys can maybe do in the next week or so to help your kids create something fun that's their own and individual, so that they can keep their masks free, so they can wear it around their neck and then put it on their face whenever they feel the need that they need to, or if the school requires certain times that they wear it. I leave it all up to you. This is not a video about who thinks it's right or wrong to wear masks. This is just the reality of these kids needing to wear masks and needing to feel empowered and safe, and giving them the tools so that they can have that. So education is key. This is just a little project to hope to make wearing masks a fun thing for the kids as we adapt and learn and get new facts about how we can keep ourselves safe. Thanks for watching. Okay, so this is just a regular standard level 3 mask. And I have started off by going to the dollar store, getting a couple of fasteners. These are like key ring fasteners. You can also go with clips, like little plastic clips, because these are disinfectable and you can actually wash these a couple of times and they won't break. The reason I chose the fasteners is because they have a round shape to them, so they can actually be hooked, if need be, onto a school bag zipper, or they can be placed on a hook at the school, but these give them options. The clip can also be used in the loop, and you can use it, you can connect it, and then you can clip that onto a school bag or onto a coat or whatever you need to do. So I've got one end on here. I don't like these little clips too much for their ease of opening. However, if you use a screwdriver, you can actually open it up, and then you can place it with the loop like so. Just get it in there, and once you get it in that first little bit, oops, I went flying, see, it's in, then you just pull it down through, and you've got yourself the loop connected to the mask. Okay, now the fun thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually make a cord, and in order to be cost and time effective for little people, it's teaching kids how to make a braid. So I'll suggest that you measure the child to see where you want the mask to hang to. So I put the rope so that it would hang around mid-chest. So you're going to need to about the belly button for the length when you're cutting your rope, so that as you use the material, you can cut off however much you need for the length. So we're just going to start off by cutting off the loop here. Okay, and you've got your doubles of what you need. You're going to place this. This is the part where it's you're making a half hitch knot. So you make a loop, you put all of the rope through it, and these things are really easy to find at any of the local craft stores, dollar stores, whatever. Okay, so you've got your half hitch here, and then you take double of each one of the colors, so you're going to separate them. You should have 6 here, right? So you can either put all the blues together and all the yellows together and all the pinks together, and I'm going to do that just for you guys to be able to see better what it is I'm doing for the colors. Okay, like so, and you're just going to start braiding like so until you get the entire length done. And the reason I chose to do a braid instead of a macrame knot is because most young children can learn how to braid very quickly. Macrame might require a slightly older age group, and that's fine too. You can do a macrame, but macrame you would require to have 4 ropes and not 6. And I can always go over what a macrame knot would look like. It gives a slightly more corded look to it, like a wrist bracelet. And you just keep going until you've got the length that you want, and it makes a very colorful, fun activity. Everybody can make these. There we go. Of course, now I'm getting a longer length. You see how that's really cool? And you try and make it as even as possible, and kids will probably have their own lumps and bumps in their braid, and that's okay, because this is going to be their recognizable accessory that they can wear, like so. All right, so I'm going to go on to the next part, which is where you finish the end. Okay, so this is the part where we're going to be finishing the end. You've placed the loop on the mask, and you've braided it, and you put the braid into the loop. So you've got the first end that was secured in the first attachment part, and then you've put your braid through here, and then you separate your cords into one of each color. So you're separating your braid pieces, and then you fold it over itself. See that? So you've got 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. Doesn't matter which 3, as long as there's 3 different ones. Okay? You take one, loop it underneath, and this is a bit like a macrame finish. You've got your finger in there. You take the other one underneath, and then you put your 3 threads through that loop. Okay, there you go, 1, 2, and 3, and then you're going to pull that tight up against the loop, like so, and then you do that again on the other side, making sure it's just really nice and tight here. Okay, the other side, you make a loop, you put the 3 underneath, and then you feed them through on the other side, like so. You got yourself a finished knot. And this makes a soft knot, so it's not uncomfortable for the kids to wear. Pulling it really tight. And then you can snip these off to about here. You take a match, you just burn the ends because it'll melt that way, and this will keep it from coming undone. You've got that. Or you can use material glue or a hot glue just to finish off the ends so that it doesn't unravel. So there you go, folks. You've got a really nice mask that you can wear around your neck as a child. This will keep kids from losing and dropping masks. Be sure to place the masks over your nose. Wear them properly over your ears. And then wash your hands after you've touched the mask. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoy the mask project.